Scrapyard Pirates Live 2026. I know it's been a little while since I've streamed this particular series. I thought we'd dive right back in and see if we can't get some more stuff done. Alright, so we're going to take a second. We got a beacon, compact antenna, Jericho Flats, the antenna for this vehicle. We better grab some food. Okay, good. Go ahead and eat some. Oh, wow. I don't have any ammo for my weapon, do I? Well, that's about useless. How did I not get... Okay, do we have any ammo in here at all for my rifle? Oh my gosh, how did we not get ammo for the rifle? Alright. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Okay, so, yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, let's see here. Let's get a big bird's eye view of the situation here. Alright, let's see here. Back there's where where our base is. We were looking for that other facility, but I don't know if we can get to it from here. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about not having ammunition for my weapon. It's kind of pointless if I don't have any ammo. Let's see if there's a magazine inside. Yeah, no, we got nothing. Alright. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Maybe we should head back to our base and go from there then. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe we should head back to the our base location, because we do not have our small arms munitions. So we better get back there and get some sort of ammunition built up if we don't have some already, and then we'll head back out again. A lot of good stuff out here though. But I'm gonna stick to the mining. We're only 9 clicks away from the colonial base. Okay. So there's been a few changes on all of my series actually. I have been able to add some modular encounter stuff. So we have a couple of new factions that we've added that will provide us with a little bit more of opposition. We also have a lot more PvE added in too, so we may see some new stuff in addition to the regular planetary encounters. So there may be some spawn-ins of a few things that are new. I have been playing on my own outside of the streams and have noticed a number of different new grids that have come up, and the pirates have become a lot more pesky in a lot of my playthroughs. So now we could probably be looking at a lot more land-based and space-based pirate opposition. So I don't know how that's going to play out for our Scrapyard Pirates Life, but we'll see how it goes. We're ready for it though. We got enough firepower to give those pirates a really bad day if they decide to give us some more trouble. So. But for now, let's head on back. Oh, that looks like that's all water out there. Ooh. Ooh, that's good. Oh, we got to ease back here a little bit. I don't know why we're rolling along so fast. Probably because the grade is so much. But, yeah, so we got to go back to the base. I'm not going to pull in. I'm just going to park it outside and walk in, simply because we're going to head out as soon as we have the ammunition. I want to try to see if there's a way to get to either that colonial base or figure out how to get to that pirate base. We want to give those guys a taste of their own medicine. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, we're going to come back to the base and then get ourselves set up with some munitions for our submachine gun. Alright, so we're going to come around here. We're going to leave the tank up here. And I do want to rotate her in place That way, if they do come in to attack, we'll be able to hold out. Alright, good. Oh, I should probably check the batteries. Yeah, we got 12 hours of battery life. 71 hydrogen, huh? Yeah, it's not too bad. That should be good enough. Alright. Let's go back to the base. We're going to use our handy dandy rocket jetpack, since in this series we can do that. Alright, let's get back here. We'll go ahead and charge ourselves up. First of all, let's do that. Alright, let's get some food in us too. Alright, now let's see here. I want, let's see, out of the assembler, I want my munitions. Yeah, that's what I want right here. And I want 20 magazines of that if we can. Okay, there we go. Outstanding. That's what I want to see. Oh, we already had some in the armory. Oh well, now we got more. And you know what? While we're doing that, let's well, that should be enough. Yeah, I got, let's see, I'm kitted out pretty good, I think. Looking to see, maybe we should grab some more of those. No, I think we leave those for the base. I think we're good. Yeah. Oh, whoa, maybe we'll grab some ice. No, we're gonna go get some ice on the way there. We'll swing by that, that lake we saw. Alright, good. So let's go ahead and we'll land on here. And then let's go ahead. Yeah, okay, good. We're good. Let's go ahead and get this loaded. Alright. Yeah, okay, good. Alright. Now we're good to go. Let's go ahead and have a little bit more food. And let's go find those pirates, so we can give them a very, very bad day. Now, I know they were out here somewhere, so the trick is finding where they're at. Now, I know that we came out this way, and I'm pretty sure that mountain out there is where we were at with that. It's a lot easier to see in the daytime, honestly. It was not fun in the nighttime, let me tell you guys. I don't like navigating this thing at night at all. It sucks. It really, truly does. Alright, let's keep it on the easy peasy here. We did have to, it was kind of tricky to get down into that valley over there, so not this one on the right side, but the one that's on the other side of that mountain. I have to figure out how to get down and around into that valley, because I'm pretty sure that's where they're at. Are you really? I feel like it's gonna get dark, and that's not gonna make me happy, but it's not. It's actually dawn. It's so tricky, you know. There's your sunshine rising over there. Okay, so we're gonna come around. I'm pretty sure it's up in here somewhere, but I think that it's kind of a tricky drive down, I think, if I remember correctly. But I don't remember exactly. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I thought for sure it was out this way, though. I wish we could have had a... That's nice. I wish we could have had a marker or something. Go out here, take a look around. I mean, there's all that ore and stuff, but that's not what we're after. We're after those pirates. They're out here somewhere. We just gotta find them. what we'll do is we'll zoom out from time to time and get a good lay of the land look and figure out our plan of action from that point. I don't see it being where we're at now, but I don't know for sure. So we're going to drive a little ways up here. Worst case scenario, we turn around and head back. Try to get a different way out, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's ease back. Let's see here. Looks like we got, yeah, it's kind of rough terrain up there, but we get up in that higher ground out here. Oh, I don't want the dampeners off. I want this engaged. Okay, so looks like in order to get up there, we're gonna have to do some mountain climbing, and yeah, our vehicle does not like mountain climbing very well, so okay. I don't know if there's any other real easy way to get up there, honestly, but we should be able to make it up, I'm hoping, up one of these here, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna find out, guys. We're heavy. We're very heavy. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it up, but we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. Hopefully we can do it. Yeah, we're going for it. We're going for it, guys. Come on, you can do it. Good gravy, that was good and tough, but we did it. We got to the top. Alright. Almost, we're almost there. And alright, let's get up here. Really good here. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Alright, we're gonna hold it here. And this is where we do a little bit of foot recon up here. Because I want to see on the top of this ridge line. Okay, I don't see anything up here. Okay, we're gonna run up further. We're gonna get up to this ridge line up here. We'll use a little juice and get up to this ridge line here. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Anything up here? No, looks like we're in a caldera out here. I don't see anything out this way. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Yeah, you get to see my outfit. Alright, we're gonna zoom out and take a big look at the land and look for anything. No, I don't see anything out here. Wow. I really don't know where they're at. Okay, that was just trippy. I really wish we would have marked it somehow. But yeah, I don't see where they are. Okay. Alright, well, alright, well, that's a thing. Alright, let's head back. We're gonna go ahead and do this third person. So you guys can see, we're gonna do, let's see, this is how we are these days. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's go ahead and jump back here real quick. Wait, an unknown distress signal that way. Did we have an unknown distress signal there before? I don't remember us having an unknown distress signal. Maybe we did and I just don't remember exactly what it is. I don't know. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Well, we'll check that out here after I go up on that ridge there. Do a quick infantry run. Little jump infantry stuff here. Alright. Computer, turn off all the lights. That way I can enjoy this stream on the maximum ability possible. Alright, so we're going to get up on the top of this ridge and see what we can see. We'll go back to the tank here in a minute. I want to see if there's anything on the top of this ridge we can see. Anything? No. Wow, nothing. Go up one more ridge line here. Wow, okay. Let's head up here. We're gonna go up on this, at the top of this ridge here. I know we're getting about 1 kilometer away, but I want to get a good viewpoint. Wait, what's that? That's a bush, okay. Oh, what's that? Looks like some ore or something. Yeah, there ain't nothing out here at all. Huh. Alright, we're gonna do the wide view trick here and see if we see anything. Nope. Dang. You'd think we'd see something by now. Huh. Maybe it despawned. I mean, I suppose that's possible. Okay. Well, guess that means we're gonna go a different way. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and jump back to the tank here. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna head back the way we came. There's nothing out this way, so it's pointless to press on in this direction. Gonna go ahead and take it back down the mountain. Going to be weighing on the brake though, because we are pretty heavy. Alright, so we're going to press the other direction like we did before, but this time we're going to do a wide open view and see if we can see anything at all. It's kind of difficult without a flyer, but we're going to do our best. I do think we should have a flyer for sure. And that may be where we're going to go with this. Honestly, I think that we definitely need to consider the possibility that a flyer is the way we're going to need to go. There's so many mountains here, it's really hard to bring our heavy armor up here. But we do need to make sure that whatever we decide to build is nimble and protected. Alright, so we're going to go... Let's take us down, and you know what I'm thinking, guys? I'm thinking let's go over here and we'll go around this side here, and then I'm thinking let's go up to the top of that mountain and see if we can see anything infantry style. See what we can see. So let's go ahead, we're gonna bring this up here to here, and we're gonna go ahead and stop it. Oh, look, we got rocks. Silver. Nice. Okay. Alright. Keep an eye on everything, guys. Oh, wow. I didn't realize, but we don't even have any armor plating on this part. Oh, that's not good. Wow. Okay, we need to fix that when we get back to the base. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Wow. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to fix that. Okay. But for now, yeah, wow, I can't believe we're going into the battle with our skirt up like that. That's not good. Alright, let's go up here and take a look. What can we see? Anything on the other side of this mountain here? Oh, man. 9 clicks to Jericho Flats Colonial Base. I don't see anything out here. Alright, let's walk the ridge. We'll go up on this side here. See if there's anything out here at all. We may end up going back to the base and getting ourselves repaired. Or actually finished. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let's go ahead and take it out to the other ridgeline over here and see if we see anything. I mean, we've got the capability, so let's do it. Go do some infantry action here. Yeah, I don't see anything out here. We're going to run to the end of the ridge. Do a quick long-range imaginary recon drone action here. And let's see what we see. Yeah, nothing out here at all. Might be kind of nice to go to that ridge over there, though. Yeah, we could go around this mountain here and come around that side there and work our way over to that side and then see what's on that, over on that mountain there. That would be the way to go. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Alright, gonna drop down into this. God, I still can't believe that we actually forgot to fill in the armor plate on that up there. That up there is just like, wow. Got a few other things we're gonna do to this tank too, but wow. Okay, that is there. Like, up there, there is a giant ice moon that is looks like it's gonna fall on us at any given moment. Alright, let's get moving. Okay, so we're gonna come down over here. And instead of heading to the right, we're going to head to the left and go as far as where we were looking and see what we can see. So let's go out here. I feel like we were on the other side of that gorge when we found that place, but we're still going to check it out. We're going to head down into this valley here. We are getting closer to the Jericho Flats base, which is one of our objectives, to see what's going on there. It's unknown, so I don't know if it's friendly or not, but hopefully it's friendly and we can eventually get there somehow. It seems like every time we try to get there, there's always a giant, you know, dried out river in the way, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, right? Okay, looks, wow. I think this might be the best path going up, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna try to get as far as we can up on this. See if we can get up a little ways here. We might find something else. I mean, I know we're hunting for that pirate stronghold, but we might very well find something else up here that's worthwhile. I'm pretty sure that munitions drone got wiped out by the pirates because they did not want us to have it, that's for sure. Alright, we're up at the top here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hold position. And then we're gonna do a quick orbital look-see, see if there's, nope, nothing. Okay, I don't see anything out here this way. Alright, let's do a quick infantry recon. Here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and jump up here, do a quick jump to the top of this mountain up here and get a good view. I never like to go over the top of the military crest when I'm jumping if I can help it. Okay, on the other side, uh-oh. What do we got on the other side of the ridgeline? Anything? 8 clicks to the Jericho Flats. Nothing. Take a knee. Alright, let's go ahead and do our aerial drone here. Nope. Nah, I don't see any hiding or hair of them. They're back to hiding from us again. They do tend to pop up and nail you and then run away. It's really annoying. Maybe we'll hit that one over there and see if we can see anything from over on that side, but I'm pretty sure they're somewhere out in these mountains here hiding. Tricky little buggers, that's for sure. Alright. Up. Let's do a jump to the other side, see if we can see anything over here. I don't expect to find anything since it is closer to our base than I think it was at. Whoa! I went over the top. I don't like to go over the top. So since that is clear down there, we'll go ahead and jump over here and come down right behind this. Wait, what's that? There's that distress signal. 16 clicks that way. Not sure what that is. Okay. Nothing over here. No, nothing over here at all. Alright, let's go ahead and take a knee and do our aerial reconnaissance here. Backing up and around. Let's see. Oops. I'm zoomed in. There we go. Okay. I'm not seeing anything on the horizons or nothing. Wow, I think we're pretty clear right now. I don't know where they went to. We might not be far enough out for them. That's possible. So we may have to wait until we have an aircraft we can fly out. I do want to get an aircraft built, so that is a thing. So, all right. Well, back to our tank, and then we'll take it back to the base. Since apparently, oh well, you know, we could take it out to that unknown signal. That might be worthwhile. And see what's going on out that way if we can get to it. But we definitely should finish up a few things. Because, yeah. Do we have a, do we have any, let's see if we have any, I thought I saw some material in here. Do a quick field repair. We do have some stuff in the modular container. Good. We'll use that. Let's see. I don't think I need that. Alright. Might as well. Alright, let's get this thing armored up like it should have been originally. Okay, why am I not getting... Oh, because it's not large grid. Let's see, that is... okay. Oh, I see. I was leaving that open because I was going to put something in there. But you know what? We're not doing that. This thing needs to be operational, and that involves getting armor plate in place to protect it from those dang pirates. So let's get it all placed up. If there's more stuff I want to put in here, we'll just deal with it later. Right now we need armor. This is not the time to be running around without our armor plating. Let's see here. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna call it good. I like to have access to our containers some way, somehow, in case there's an issue with any of the connections. All right. Alright, let's go ahead and get this rotated in place. I'm feeling much better, guys, that we have some protections on this thing and finished up too. I don't like the idea of going into battle without our vehicle properly armored. I mean, it kind of defeats the point of having an armored vehicle if you don't have any armor on it. And we're going to cover this up like this. And we'll get the back of it too at some point. A little bit, but right now I just want the sides. Oh, that's where the steel pipes went in, okay. And yeah, so those are all, the steel pipes were for that, so, oh wait, and large steel pipes for that. Okay, so that's why we had those particular deals in here, okay. So let's go ahead and get the pipes that we're going to use. Let's get the large pipes too. We don't have the construction components, but we can at least get those set up, okay. Okay, cool. Now if we need to go fast, we always do have the thrusters we can utilize, so that's always an option. I prefer not to use them unless we have to, because we do need to turn on the engine for that. Alright, let's go ahead and get in. Okay, let's take her back. Yeah, we'll turn them on. Alright, let's take it around, and then we'll go on down. We got, okay, so we're definitely going to need some, yeah. Yeah. I figured that was going to happen because, you know, it's a thing. I'm not going to have enough of these things to do this. I'm going to have to turn them all on. Wow, okay. You know what, we're gonna need to pause this. I gotta set this up correctly because, yeah, we got the booster, but we need to have the engines on. I know it's rolling, but we gotta do engine group. There we go. Why are we not? Okay, so yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, now we got hours instead of minutes. Alright. So this this distress signal, we should check that out. But we got a challenge to do that, and so we may need to build our flyer now. But I don't know that we have enough materials to pull that off or not. We'll have to see. Don't know that I want to go down in that valley, but we are going to anyway. There's so much ore in here. Good gravy. This planet has so much ore available, it's just unreal. You know what? Maybe we should pull up here and get some water, because this is clearly a lake bed. And this is definitely got water in it. So let's make it a... Okay, engine off. Alright. Yeah, every time it pauses like that, it makes me wonder what's coming. Alright. See if we can't get some ice. Yep, we sure can. Alright. Wow, this is a pretty deep lake. Wow, we really got deep on that one, didn't we? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pop this hatch, and we're going to throw some ice in there. It's going to use it up, but that's okay. Drop the rock there. Go down here and get some more. We might as well make it useful. Ah, there's the... Is that the bottom? Or are we going even deeper? Let's take it down to the bottom. Okay, so that's as far down as it goes. Okay, cool. So we got an idea where we're at. Just keep going. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and clear out some of this. Get a bunch of ice. I mean, we might as well. We went on this journey to look for stuff, and you know what? You can always use some fuel. Plus, we're going to need it if we're going to get an aircraft going, because we'll probably need to have an engine running it. I don't know how many power cells we got, so... I think for our aircraft, we're going to need to use something that uses
inventory full.
We're going to use something I think that might run on hydrogen, because if we don't, we're going to need something that produces a lot of power, and you know that's a thing. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're good for now. 18,000 ought to be good enough for now. We can always get more from the bottom of our river. Alright, so that's useful. I always like to enter from the top hatch, because that gives us the... Oh yeah. Because that gives us the exit on the top, so I'm not at ground level. We haven't seen anything on the ground, any kind of life, animal life or anything like that. So I don't know that we'll ever run into that, but what in the hell? That was odd. Alright. So what we're going to do... We're going to come into the base, get parked, and then I think we need to think about working on... I mean, I would like to check out that distress signal, but it's on the other side. I mean, we could make a couple trips, run the ice into the base, but I want to check supplies first, okay? So that's what we're going to do first. Yeah, see, there's that thing over there. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. There was some stuff we saw. Ah, I gotta do it just right. Ah, man. Alright, let's get... Oh, yeah, that's loud. Engine off. Yeah, tanks are always loud. Okay, so what was the deal here? Okay, so... That's up higher, so that's why we have this like this. Now, maybe the problem is the... Oh, no, I don't want that. Maybe the problem is the weapon systems. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm bringing this to a neutral. Yeah, see, there's an unknown distress signal 17 clicks away. Alright, I'm bringing these all to neutral so that maybe I can get it in that way. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's the wrong one. I want the other one to... Oh, actually, the other one's down already, so... Alright. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time because it might just be a speed thing because of the weight. Nope, that was not it. Nope, it's the... Daggone it. Can't push it, can't push it, can't push it. That was the problem. Daggone it. Alright, let's turn it off. Good gravy. That was dumb. Alright, we'll take this thing off of, put it on idle, pick up our pieces and fix it. Good gravy. Well, where did the... Okay, there... I thought there were pieces. I guess not. Okay, no problem. We'll just fix it, get a new one. Let's see, do we have the components to build a fresh one? Let's see. I think we need that, but I'm not sure. I definitely think we need some of those. Okay. And we're going to need, oh, good gravy. Okay. It's all the grids we have left. Wow. Okay. Well, we can't put you back in the garage because, honestly, how in the world? Well, I'm not going to complain. Alright, so we're going to drop the shell in here. And we're going to build a new one. Okay. Dig on it. Alright, so now we got a new turret. Oh man, not cool. Okay, let's not do that again. Let's say we did. Okay, so we got two turrets. We're gonna set them both. We're gonna go to idle movement. Okay, okay, okay. Weapons. I like them to shoot the weapons. Alright, cool. Alright, so this means we are going to be leaving that there. Alright, so if we want to check that stuff out, we're going to need to have a flyer. So let's take a look and see what our supply status is to build a flyer, because that's what we're going to need to do. So let's see. First of all, we need to know what we can do for battery power. We have 17 cells, 20 cells, so 37 cells. So we can get one full battery and have enough to make a motor to go with it. I think we've got enough components we could probably get away with building a flyer. So we need to have a landing platform, which maybe we'll put it right here. That way, if we do a landing platform right here, guys, I think that maybe that might be a good place. It'll add to our firepower when it's sitting there if we get turrets. Yeah, so I think this is a good spot to do it, and I think a cargo, well, we don't have, oh, whoa, what about grids? Ooh. Because we might need some grids for something. Okay, all we have is the 4 that I currently got in here. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's do a connector off of this right here. So I'm thinking, let's see here. We got steel plates. So let's do an elevated. We're gonna do an elevated, let's see. Let's do it like this. We're gonna do an elevated platform here. Let's see, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. One right there, maybe? Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. And then one there, one there, here, there, okay. Okay, now, oh, you know what would look really cool? Is if we did this part, we could do it like this, but we could also do it with the angle see-through blocks. Oh, actually, you know what? That would look really sweet. Okay. So this is my thought, guys. instead of using these, let's use the I-beam blocks for the legs of this platform. So the first thing we're going to do is make the platform. The second thing we're going to do is start building the flyer. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. We're going to go with these blocks here. I think they're going to look way cooler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, let's go. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, right about there. That way we've got, yeah, okay, good. I want to leave it open in the middle like that. And do it right there maybe. Same distance on either side of there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now we're going to go with this block here. We can do a plate over the top, that's fine. Alright, now we go to the... I'll go like this. Let's see. Okay. We're going to take it out 1 square all the way around, so... Oh, looks like we got a torpedo corvette coming in. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't orbital bombard us, because that would suck. We don't have anything that can hit him up in orbit that far away, but it does remind me the fact that, oh yeah, we do have our AI run in the show too, so, but yeah, like, dude, don't orbital bombard us, okay? I don't need that kind of headache at the moment. Really don't need it. But he could drop munitions down on us, and that would be really hard for us to deal with at the moment. Of course, I probably shouldn't even say it, because if you say it, they're going to think of it, and you know how things go. Okay, so let's see here. No, that's not really what I want. I'm looking for something that's gonna... No. Oh wait, I know what I want. It's not on this one, it's on this one. Yeah, that's what we want right there, this one right here. Man, that thing is getting awfully close. This is going to take a whole lot of steel plates, but it's going to be alright when we're done. Man, look at that thing. It's still closing slowly. This is where it would be really cool to have an orbit to, you know, surface to orbit kind of anti-ship cannon that will reach that far. That would be really cool. And I do have a mod where we can get a weapon that will actually go from surface to orbit. It's called the Assault Weapons mod, and it will provide you with like 1,000mm cannon that will reach that far. So yeah, it's something that can happen. Wait a minute. Do I have that mod on? Let's find out. I think I do. Holy crap, I do. See? Siege turrets. Got 400mm cannons. They got an Onager battery, 640mm. The Jericho batteries. I mean, these things are like devastatingly powerful. There's a macro battery. I mean, this Acheron, it can like... It's got a range that would probably hit that from orbit. Maybe that's what we should be thinking about, is arming ourselves up with the maximum massive cannon we can and hit anything from any distance that tries to go overhead. That would definitely probably get us some attention, but it takes a lot to be able to do that. You need a lot of materials to be able to do that mod, but we could do it. We could build a proper fortress with an orbital cannon if we wanted to. Surface to orbit torpedoes are also possible with this mod. There is, here I'll show you guys. Let's see, that is the rocket artillery. Let's see here, let's see, no, that's just cannons. That's the progression terminal. We got the railgun turrets. The macro cannons, there's the casemate batteries, 1000mm, but there's also these ones here, tank destroyer turrets, but where is that's the bombs, auto cannons, rifle, missile pods, artillery. There's one of these I know has flak turrets. There's the 100mm missile, land ship turret. There's the 220mm missile battery. I thought for sure there was one of these was a missile launcher, but that shoots like torpedoes. But I guess I'm wrong. I guess I don't see it here. But yeah, there's a lot of really powerful weapons on this thing. I mean, it's just insane what you can do with that mod, honestly. So yeah, these guys aren't safe. Not by even a long shot. They are definitely far from safe. So I'm thinking we should do it in the middle there. Yeah, oh wait, we got another. Let's do another one. I was gonna do an angle block, but I decided against it. Oh, we're out of steel plate. Okay, no problem. Oh, we got to get more material. Honestly, we need to really get that thing working overtime. Honestly, we really do. All right, let's get some more materials and get back to work. All right, we're gonna need actually that. Gonna need at least 100 of those. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need that. We're gonna need, I think it's 10 total of those to be able to do what I have in mind. I'm also going to save out the grid because we're gonna need that for something else. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set this up with a center piece that is going to be, let's see, where are we at? I need the logistics and I need the T inner. Oh, you know what? No. I think actually the cross will be better because that'll support it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're going to go jump on top of there. We do need to set up a walkway and all that kind of fun stuff. But we're going to go ahead and get our connector in place. And I'm going to do an inset connector. I like the larger one for almost every single build. And the reason why I like it is because it makes it so that it's just easier to get hooked up on, you know? Okay, apparently we need more than 10. Okay, so we got 250 of those, so we might as well start doing some... Oh, hello. We need to put you in place. Because I'm not going to have... And we'll put blast plates in place so that if we're going to do... If we decide to do the hydrogen, I'll put blast plates in place so that it doesn't damage our grid. Because those things will. Yep, see? There we go. Alright. Alright, let's see here. I thought I had an access point up here. Okay, guess I don't. Alrighty then. That's still crazy though. Yeah, you know what I want to do, guys? I want to get in... Oh, okay, I really want to see if I can... At 8 clicks, I want to see what that looks like. Like, let's do it. Let's go inside here. Let's get in here, and we want to eat some food anyway, so let's go ahead and close it up. We're taking a break, guys, so we can go get in here. And... Oh, we don't have a control center, do we? Oh, well. Can I use this and see? Can we get onto the assault cannon? Ah, we can. I think we can control it from here. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, so I want to rotate this thing in place. And I want to get a look at this thing. Alright, so this thing is like right above the weapon, and we can't see it from the weapon's angle. Alright, no problem. I'm sure one of the Gatling turrets can see it though, because the angle is different. Oh, yep, see? Alright, so let's see you. Oh, wow. That is big. That is really... Wait a minute. That's all ion drives, guys. If that thing came down, it could not stop itself and it would crash. Oh, man. You know what we could do? I'm thinking, what if we built a torpedo that went up there that we could shoot that ship down with? I mean, I'm sure it's got anti-missile defenses and stuff. But that could be something we could do. I mean, we're on this we want to kill the pirates kick. So I'm thinking, let's do it. But first things first. Oh, you know what we need to do too? We need to get the ice out of here. And since we can't hook it up, we better do it by hand. Do we not have any... Oh, we don't have any tanks, do we? Huh. We have an O2 generator, but no tanks. Oh, man. Well, we probably should make tanks. Alright. Let's get some more steel. We're gonna take a lot of the steel. It's possible we may actually run out of steel before we actually get our ship built. But it's important that we get this landing field in place. Really? There we go. And did we get this side over here? Okay, good. But here's the thing, we don't want to antagonize that ship because that ship is a missile frigate, which means it could orbitally bomb the hell out of us. So we gotta leave that particular one alone. If it was like a scavenger or a smuggler ship or something, then maybe we'd be thinking a little differently, but no. I don't want to bite off more than we can chew, you know? So what I'm thinking, guys, is we set up a entrance on the sides that include a platform over the pipes. That way you can use that as an opportunity to go up and over. And we want to be consistent with the piping, of course. And we'll be consistent with that too. Oh, nope, wait.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah, good luck with that. I have a meteor gun for that kind of behavior. Alright. Alright, so we need more. Let's see here. We need another one of those. Might as well grab. Well, we got enough to start that. So where are we hitting? I hear it, but I don't. Oh, there they are. Ha! Looks like the pirates are getting nailed. Oh no, it's just outside of the ridge. Okay, no problem. Okay, now all we have to do is get our connector set up, and then we're good to go. So we can start getting this thing built. Course. It's always gonna be not enough, so that's okay. I'm just gonna go like this. I like to do the whole need the 100 of them. And now you've got it locked in, you've got it hooked up, it has power, so whenever you put stuff on here, it will be powering up, such as the battery. Okay, so now we got to decide how we want to do this. Now I want this ship to be capable, but I also want it to be lightweight and fast. The idea isn't to carry a bunch of supplies, the idea is to run some reconnaissance, maybe fire support possibly. Now, here's the thing though, if we do hydrogen, we can get into orbit if we need to. That's the thing. But I think we want more of an aircraft right now than a hydrogen-based craft, but we could do it. We just can't use ion drives and only atmosphere in here, but it doesn't, let's see, it doesn't say you can't use hydrogen to get into orbit or something, but yeah, let's go with, let's do it with turbines and do it air. We'll make it relatively lightweight. So maybe my favorite cargo pod as the core. Maybe set that up in the middle. I don't know. I mean, that would work. But here's the thing, we're going to need 2 hydrogen engines and a lot of tanks because it's going to pull some power. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tricky. Yeah, we might want to do something smaller. Maybe something like this. And then put the battery in the front. Or do something like this and put, let's see. Yeah, we could do something like this. Put an engine on the one side, battery, or 2 engines on either side. Run the lines through. But how would we... I mean, I guess... I don't know how we'd access that. See, this is the thing that I'm struggling with, is we might need to do one of these. And do it like this. That actually is probably actually like this right here. Alright, let's see if we've got some interior plates. Because, oh, what am I thinking? Of course. We could actually just pull it right through the thing. Okay, let's try that. I didn't think about it, but we could just pull it right through here. Okay, so we got some interior plates in here somewhere. Wow, we do. We got quite a few. Cool. Alright, so if we do this like this, we can put a connector on each side. Yeah, we could do that. That would work. Let's kind of play around with this a little bit, guys. We're gonna now if we do this and then we rotate this like that, and we do that on that side. Either side we're golden as far as the width is concerned. We have access ports on the side. That does set us up with a drain down below, and we could put a top-mounted turret, dorsal turret, as you will. If we do that, we could put, for movement, we could do large turbines. I like the sci-fi ones, actually. We could do a large turbine on either side here and here. Okay, that's our lift. And then, how many? That's 90. We could... Oh. Oh, no. No, we can't, because we don't have the grids. Shoot. Nuts. Wow. Look at that. Yep, we're gonna need grids. Yeah, because we only have 4 grids. That's gonna be a big problem. Yeah, we can't do nothing till we've got more grids. Let's see here. Yeah, we gotta find some salvage, get some grids. That's just basically where we're at. I'm looking to see it. We took up a few grids with the turret, and that was dumb. Yeah, freaking hell. Yeah, that would have been enough grids. Oh, no. Okay, well, oh, man. What if I cut down on a couple of these? That would be 15 grids each. So if I took out, now we also have, okay, so let's count, let's do a tentative design, and we'll tally our grids based on what the design comes up with. How about that? Okay. So we're going to do that, and then we have to have room for the battery, but let's do the battery in the back. And we'll do the battery below, we'll do the engine above. So let's see here. We're going to do a battery. Do it right here. Like right there. Now let's go up. Oh, shoot. If we go up, then that's going to be a bit of a problem for the engine, because we do need to have an engine on here. But that would be the perfect spot. So if we did that... Alright, so we got to change around this... take this off, this off, this off, and that off. Okay, so we need to change this around because that's got to be in a different direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and instead of doing it sideways, we're going to do it vertical. Perfect. Okay, and we do it vertical like that. We're going to take the battery, and we run the battery like right here. And that gives us room to put some sort of plating or something below it. And then we can take the engine and place that on top right there. And by doing that, that's going to connect it to the connector and allow for, you know, a little bit of something there. So, and then we're going to put the lift where the battery is, which is okay. Hopefully it's enough lift, but I don't know for sure until we go and do it. Alright, that's 1. That's 2. And then we're going to throw in the cargo containers on the side. I like the cargo containers because here's the thing, we may very well need them. I am going to turn them this way because we're going to have some connection in the front for it. Oh. You are not where you need to be. Alright, so let's get this movement. Alright, so we got 2 lift there, okay. We got 2 of those there in that place. Now in the front, we do want to have an H2O2 gen. Because we are going to need one. Now we need to rotate it though, like so, and then we need a cockpit. So we're going to go ahead and go with, let's see here. Well, actually, I think a fighter cockpit is how we're going to have to go with this. But if we do that, we're going to need 10 more metal grids. Oh man. That sucks. If we do that one, we're going to need 10 metal grids also. That doesn't really make sense. We could do that, but if we do this, that's going to present us with a problem because we'll have to do, well, we could do it and then set in front. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a conveyor converter. And that's going to change the direction of our conveying so it's sideways. And then we could use that cockpit in place of the other one. So there we go. Now we've got a cockpit in place. Okay. We got our thrusters, we got our battery, we got our engine. These things suck up so much energy though. It's like insane. Which is why I'm really tempted, honestly, to take this battery and put 2 of them on either, or put a, yeah. It's just so much power these things do, but we need to have the thrust. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, honestly speaking. And once we put this battery together, it's pretty much where it's gonna be. We're not gonna be able to change it or anything like that, which is kind of scary in a way. Alright, so yeah. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't think about this. We're gonna put a turret up here. We gotta move this engine back a pace. So that'll have to actually go backwards. So engine will have to go here, which means we'll need to put a conveyor thing there. And This is where we'll put the... Now here, that's the other side of the coin too. Is this going to be enough? That's the real question. We may have to put thrusters on all four corners just to give us the maximum amount of lift. Oh, we can't because of the... Ah, man. Because the thrusters are in that square area. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, that's an interesting twist. I guess we'll have to do... Well, this is actually not bad because that means we'll be forced to do some other modifications. But for now, let's do... Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this. Because this weapon is going to need 5. Then we're going to need probably at least, let's see, so 5 grids there. And then we're going to need, oh yeah, we need, let's see, probably 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 for that. So that's 11 grid, and then 11 grid, 16 grid, 16 grid, and then so 32 grids. We could do it if we broke down 2 of those gats. We could probably pull it off. And then we'd have our aircraft in place. But here's the trick: we got to make sure we don't waste those power cells, though. That's the thing that I'm nervous mostly about, because I don't know how much power we'll get out of this. And if we need to put another power cell, it's going to have to go in the back, which is going to make us very backwards heavy. Oh, it's so hard, guys. It's really tricky, honestly. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think that doing this configuration like this might not be a good idea. That we need to do this a different way. This, I think we need to go... I think I know how we want to do this, because it is tricky. It's very tricky, because when you have such limited material, you know, you can't really be cavalier about it, and that's, you know, that's just how it is. So I think doing it this way is actually going to be much better, and the reasoning I have for that is it's going to limit our cargo back here, but the way I see it, it's actually going to make life a little bit easier with a lot less weight, a lot less connection. So for our H2O2 gen, for example, we're going to do it here. Rotate it, bam, just like that. Then we can take our cockpit and put that right here, and that can go just like this. And there we are. It's shorter. It's not quite as long. We can put extra cargo if we want, and this would allow us to kind of gauge the weight as an experiment on how we're going to do it. You see? So I'm thinking, let's go with... We'll start with 1 cargo container here, and we'll put that there. Then on this side here, we'll put a battery. I like centering out the batteries. I think it makes a difference. So we're going to go ahead and put the battery right here, and we're going to rotate it in place. And I'm going to do like that. Okay, so we got a battery on that side. Then on this side, we'll put, now we have them vertical like so. So what we'll do is we'll get the hydrogen engine and we'll rotate it so that it is right here like that. And its footprint is about the same as the battery. So that works out really nice, and that is lined up correctly. And we have this side mount here that we could work something into if we needed to, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, and then this leaves us open to put the gat on top, so that is going to go on like this. And we'll put that on before we put on the turbines. See, kind of short, kind of you know, tricky that way. And then the turbines will go back here. Alright, so we got one here, and we got one here. So 2 aft turbines in place, okay. Now we have this space here. We can add additional thrust down as well at any one of these locations. And then we can also go up from there. I like this configuration here in particular. We can also take this back and put an additional cargo, or we could put a connector in the back, either way. But I think doing this, we've got lift there. We need lift here too. So I'm thinking, let's see. So where are we at so far? We're at 5. We're at 8. So that's 16 plus 5 is 21. We're at 21 right now. So that's good. 21. That's 2 GATs are going to be 30 plus the 4 we have could give us up to 34 to work with. So that is definitely doable. I like that. So let's go ahead and let's do it. Let's get it started, guys. We'll kind of fill it out from there. So we're going to go ahead and start adding material. We'll start here and work our way back. Alright, so that's a lot of components there. So, uh-oh, we gotta eat some food. Let's grab a little food. Alright, so we're gonna weaken our defenses here. Actually, by a little bit. I know that there's a good potential for some bad news coming this way. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take these first brace of them. And we'll start by divesting you of your armor, your weapon, munitions, blah blah blah. I can't talk worth crap right now. But that's okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull the ammo out of this one. And we're gonna cut you down as well. We need the grids. Because here's the thing, this recon could get us more grids. It could get us more material if we know how. If we're gonna be able to reconnaissance this, we'll be able to see where things go, what happens with what, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and arm you. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and jump in here and we're going to set you the way I like it. Okay. Meteors, don't need that on. Small ships, okay. Stations, characters, large ships. Target neutrals, okay. Default is weapons, always. I like that. I can change it later. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can't get this up. That's good. Get this one up as much as possible. See if we can add to that. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get this up. Good to go. Good on that. Let's go ahead and get that. We got the grids on there. And we got the grids on there. Okay, cool. And we still have some grids left. Let's go ahead and load the ammo in here so that we have additional firepower while we're working. Okay. So, downward thrust. We could put another thruster here, or that could be enough. I don't know. We don't know until we actually try to lift off. Which means we're going to want to put some landing gear on this thing so that if we do need to add more, we know we can add it, you know, that kind of thing. We're also going to want to make this fairly quick, so we're going to want to add plenty of thrusters. We don't want it to be slow. So we want to overthrust this pretty good, but we want to be able to make sure we have the power to pull it off. So I'm thinking we might want to set up hydrogen tanks somewhere secure. You know what? Maybe we might want to rotate that. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to want to rotate this. Because here's the thing. We want to make room for hydrogen tanks that plumb directly into that engine. So if we do it like this, we can get the hydrogen tanks here. The other side of the coin too is we want to make sure that we have plenty of thrust in all directions, because we are going to be shifting around. I feel like we're going to need something else. I don't know yet what we're going to need, but we're definitely going to need something else. Probably load up on a lot of ice. It'll get lighter and faster as it goes through. Let's see. Alright, let's see about tanks. We're going to need an oxygen tank too, but that can happen later. Okay, there's that one there. Now we could do an oxygen tank down here, but I'm really nervous to do it there. I feel like this might be a better spot to put one. Or actually, probably up here would be better. But how would you pipe it down? Yeah.
Energy low.
That's the thing. Well, we're gonna need to get this battery powered up, so we might as well grab some. Oh wait, I just get them through here. I keep forgetting. Okay, let's get the power cells on here, because that's not gonna change. There they are. Oh wait, we could put a. I wonder if we got the. Are we far enough along to put a reactor? Do we have anything like that? Do we have the capability to build a reactor? We've got the reactor components. Do we have any uranium handy? Because that would be ideal. Because that'll put out considerable more power than that other. I don't see any uranium. We can't get that on a planet, I don't think. But I don't know. This planet has a lot of things in it, and I don't know if it's got uranium anywhere, but... Oh, we do have 18.5. Is that something we can do? We can! Oh, perfect. Okay. We've got it made in the shade now, guys. With a couple of reactors, we can put out some serious power. I now do not feel worried at all. We can slap a reactor on the aft portion right under here, and that will be a good spot for it. Actually, you know what we can do? We can daisy chain them. Do a production, do one of these connectors right here, and weld it. Okay, we need more components to pull this off. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we need, grab 100 of those. Alright. Okay, and then, because that's going to give us, here's the thing. We got that, we're set, because that's going to give us so much extra power. Absolutely amazing that I thought of that. Honestly, I didn't think that we could do it. I didn't realize it was even on the menu. Okay, we need a few more parts. Now, oh, before we do that, let's not turn them on yet. I don't want to have them burning. I don't want to have them burning the uranium we have, because I want to make sure that we only use a small amount, because we literally only have a small amount. Alright, so now let's get the components that we need. Let's see.
Critical.
Okay, we're gonna need 10 of those. Where's those reactor components? I know I saw them in here somewhere. Oh, where are you? I swear I saw reactor components. There you are. And then pirates are up to something, I know it. We need displays too, so we better grab those so we can charge up. Okay, where are the displays at? Come on. There they are. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, let's eat some more of our food. Now we're gonna take a second and we're gonna go to the wide angle and take a peek around, make sure there's nothing going on that we don't know about. We need to get more light on this base, honestly. Maybe that's something we could take a break from the build for and illuminate the base a little bit. Let's see if we can eat some more food. Nope, not yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish getting these guys done. Okay, those things are... How much... now, let's take a look and see what our power consumption looks like so far. Those things do 2.4 megawatts. How much do those put out? 500 kilowatts. Ooh. Snap. So... I think we might need a couple more. Okay, so let me see this. Okay, so currently our power production, let's look at our power production right now. We got 2 warfare reactors. Each one together, they're going to put out 1 megawatt. We have a hydrogen engine that's going to put out 500, so we got 1.5 megawatts. Now each one of these things are going to, these things have a max required input of 2.4 megawatts. So we're going to be running on a deficit. Now how much does that warfare battery put out as far as... okay, that holds 4 megawatts. Max input. Wow, okay. I'm going to put it on recharge status. So 4 megawatts max. Okay. Dude. I don't know that we have enough power without additional sources of power. Because that battery, the reactors are going to be burning out. Yeah, this is going to be huge. Like, we'll max out on our thrust probably. Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. But I think that I think it's prudent to add 2 more reactors to this build. One right there, just to be on the safe side. Hopefully we can get a few more hopefully we can get a few more uh, power cells so we can get a good set of batteries going on. I think that if we have those, it's going to be much better. So, alright, and then okay, that'll cover the hydrogen engine, that, and the ice that's in the ice machine. So that's going to be in play, and then let's see here. God, 17 power cells. Jeez, I just need like, I just need like a few more, but they're so hard to come by. They're like precious, since we can't actually build the bloody things. And I'm not putting all of my reactor stuff in there either. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we've got five more grids left, so we can do 5 thrusters. Oh man. Wow. How did we get so many? How did we lose so many grids? Who's got grid? Oh, the reactors took up grids. I didn't even notice. Oh man. Arrgh. Shoot. Alright. Okay. Dang. I was so worried about the power output, it didn't even occur to me. Alright, so... Damn. Alright, so we're gonna need to, let's, we're gonna pull the back one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these two in place. I want to get these front ones in place here. Okay, now I'm gonna put the other one in here, and then I want to be able to have it in place, but we won't get the grids on it because I want to be able to use the grids for the orientation thrusters. We got thrusters going up, thrusters going down, and we need to get those in place as well. Oh, I mean down. Jeez Louise. I'm talking about the okay, so we're gonna have now. I want to keep using these sci-fi thrusters. I think they put out quite a bit of power, and I mean thrust power. Funny. Yeah, they do put out power though, but not the kind of power that we think they might. Okay, so one there. Get all the orientations done. One there. Okay, one there. Am I out of steel? No? Okay. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so that's in place there. Okay, that's down. Down. Okay. So we got up, we got down. We're going to put some down thrust in the front as well. We need that. And we need some forward thrust out of the way too. One there. One there. We'll put weapon systems on the bottom. Okay, so we've got port, starboard, we got up, down, back. Now we need aft thrust. Alright, now the aft thrust is going to be a little bit more hefty. Alright, cool. Now, the tricky part. We got 9. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah! Okay, so we'll start with you. And we'll have you. And we'll have you. And we'll have you. And we'll have you. We're gonna have you for sure, okay. Alright, now additional lift. We'll have you. And you. Where am I at? I got 1 left. Okay, so that 1 is gonna be in the front there. Okay. So we still have to get the down. We still have to get... Okay, so we're doing okay. We're doing okay so far, so hopefully we can pull this off, guys. This is what we're hoping. So let's see if we can do this. We also need to get... Oh yeah, we also need to make room for a oxygen tank. Uh-oh. We're hungry. There we go. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Tasty, tasty. Yummy, yummy. Okay, you're still charging. Why are you still charging? Oh, because the thing's going down. Oh! Alright, guys. Well, that looks like that's going to be the end of this episode. The network decided to end it. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you again next time. We're going to finish it up next time, get that ship airborne, get her flying, do some reconnaissance, and maybe a little bit more base building. Hopefully we can pick something up. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you again next time on Space Engineer's Scrapyard Pirate's Life. Bye. You know the deal. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and leave comments, guys. I love seeing your comments. Thank you so much. Bye.